Hello, I'm Jenessa Locke, and my husband, Michael, and I wanted to homeschool. He actually told me right after we got married, by the way, I would like to homeschool, which is a huge surprise to me. And as the kids started coming along, I started to homeschool each one of them. Right now we have 5. But as we started our journey, it became more and more difficult to homeschool each one of them adequately. They were all at different ages and different stages, of course. Within a few years, I wouldn't say I got discouraged, but I didn't know how I was going to do the job adequately. Well, many people had told me about classical conversations. However, it took a couple years before I really looked into it. Once I began to look into it, I really enjoyed the program. I loved the idea of classical learning, but also that my children would be all on the same page. We'd be doing science together. We'd be doing math together and geography, but then doing different stages for the different ages. So our younger kids would be learning the basic foundations of it, while our older kids would be going more in depth. As we got into a community, my husband and I saw our children start to thrive. Not only on the ability to communicate with one another, but also to communicate with adults. And even in their subjects, we saw them being more challenged than they were just at home. One of our favorite parts about classical conversations educationally has been the presentation time. Each week, all of our children get to stand up in front of their own peers, in front of their own classroom, and give a 1 to 3 minute presentation. It can be as simple as what they did this last week, but it can be as in-depth as something they're studying in history. Another thing that we really appreciate is the Essentials program that's in the afternoon. That goes more in depth with the English language and writing. It's an excellent program. As a mom, classical conversations is an excellent place for encouragement and accountability. Those days that you get frustrated and you don't know what to do next, it's great to have a group of moms and a community behind you that encourages you along the way. Probably my favorite part about classical conversations is not only are we learning about all that God has made, but we're learning about how to glorify Him as we learn it. That is my CCY.